It's another surprisingly crime-filled day in Gritty City. Why do people live here? We take you now to the lair of two dastardly and demented evildoers. I've been given very little information, but I'm sure our hero Kilroy will arrive at any second and dispense swift justice unto these foes.
Hey, Roy, did you know sandwich cookies are vegan?
No kidding.
These two mundane-seeming crooks may not look like criminals without the trademark ski masks and bags with dollar signs on them, but perhaps in our modern world of high finance, embezzling, and cyber espionage, this is the new face of wrongdoing. Or maybe we're in the wrong room or something. Again, I've been given very little information.
Nope. According to the sandwich cookie database, they're not, due to cross-contact with milk.
Well, shoot. I have eaten so many of these today, and I'm lactose intolerant.
Where is Kilroy? He is needed now more than ever. Oh, for the love of...
You'd think I'd be desensitized to violence in games like this, but this is pretty graphic.
Yeah, the graphics are pretty. Alright, this is ridiculous. Let's get this plot moving. When suddenly they received an unexpected phone call.
You got Kilroy. What do you got for me?
You don't know who I am, but I have important information regarding the location of the stolen MacGuffin diamond.
Oh yeah? I didn't even realize it was missing.
Really? It's all over the news. Regardless, get to the Trend Hut offices. They are involved somehow.
You got it.
Who was that?
Someone tipping us off to the location of a stolen diamond. Let's roll. Hand over the MacGuffin diamond, you ne'er-do-wells.
Ne'er-do-wells? Whoa, I haven't heard ne'er-do-wells in ages. What generation are you from? Also, who are you?
I'm the guy who busted through your window in pursuit of a diamond. And you're gonna tell me where it is before I blast you into smithereens.
Smithereens? You need to update your slang, my friend.
Enough tomfoolery.
Oh, this guy is killing me, man.
No, I'll be doing that after you hand over the diamond.
I don't know anything about a missing diamond. Do you?
I don't. Maybe we can get to the bottom of this. I'm Roy. What's your name?
Kilroy.
Edward. I'm Edward.
Lucky for you, your name doesn't lend itself to puns about me shooting you. Now tell me where the diamond is, you criminal scumbag.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Wrong answer. No, where's the... Oh, I thought there were 3 people in here.
Don't worry, Kilroy. The cavalry's arrived. Sorry, that gas was because I'm exhausted. Can't believe I had to scale to the top floor of this building. I don't know how you managed to swing through the window. That gas was because, holy smokes, you totally killed these guys!
Yep, this lead was a dead end.
I can see that. Are you sure we got the right guys?
I'm always sure. I'm always pretty sure.
Because according to this, these guys were software developers at Trend Hut. You know, legitimate businessmen.
Legitimate businessmen? You mean like the euphemism for mobster?
No, I mean like the real thing. I don't think you should have killed these guys.
We appear to be at an impasse. We need a mediator.
Oh, I know. How about we call the police?
If you think that'll help.
What the hell, Kilroy?
Oh, please. I kill mobsters all the time.
These guys were legitimate businessmen.
Everyone knows that's code for mobster.
Yeah, but these were actual legitimate businessmen. You've gone too far this time, Kilroy. You're off the force.
As I've said before, I'm not a cop.
Not anymore, you're not. You're a loose... You know what? I feel a lot more comfortable doing this in my office. Do you mind? You're a loose cannon, Kilroy. Turn in your badge.
Sure, but I'm gonna need a badge first.
Fine. This is real bad, guys. I don't think I could defend your actions to the mayor this time.
Well, the mayor's an idiot.
That may be, but he's still in charge.
Captain, I wish to report a crime. Someone has vandalized my sash so that it says mayo. I hate mayonnaise. Can you do something about this?
Why don't you just take off the sash?
Take it off? But then how will people know that I'm the mayo?
Like I said.
By the way, did you find that missing diamond? I want to take a picture with it.
We're working on it.
No, the police will be handling this investigation from now on. Speaking of which, we never got around to looking around that place for evidence. We should really get back there. What were you doing here anyways?
We received an anonymous tip earlier today. A mysterious caller with an even more mysterious voice told us these two ne'er-do-wells were in possession of the stolen MacGuffin diamond.
Stop trying to bring back ne'er-do-well.
And did you find the missing diamond?
I was about to, but these two died before I could get any information out of them.
You did that. Why can't you be more like Superhero and the rest of Hero Team? They're effective, courteous, they wear cool costumes instead of hiding the goods under unflattering trench coats.
You couldn't handle the goods.
Plus, they have a strict no-killing policy.
They're not so great. That chump superhero never shoots anybody.
That's kinda why we like him. It's less messy. Can we get a cleanup crew in here? There's, nothing left of these guys. I'm sorry, Kilroy, but you're finished.
Finished? What do you mean, finished?
I mean, it's time for a new career. We can't have a vigilante running around guns a-blazing when you don't have all the information.
Since when?
Since we've had superheroes that don't kill anybody. Face it, Buster, we don't need you anymore.
What about me?
We never needed you. Listen, you've done a lot for the city, so we're gonna look the other way on this. But you're gonna have to get rid of your weapons. There's a Toys for Guns program downtown tomorrow. Trade them in there, and we'll let you off the hook.
I don't believe it. I could have sworn they had the missing MacGuffin diamond.
You took that based on the word of an anonymous caller. For all we know, we could have been set up. This is all your fault, Kilroy. Always shooting first and asking questions later.
But that's kind of my thing.
Well, your thing just got 2 people killed, and now we're banned from crime fighting. What are we gonna do now? What am I gonna do now?
This doesn't add up. I've only ever killed evildoers of near-do-wellian proportions. These two must have been up to something.
But you heard the captain. We have to get a new line of work. Maybe we can get jobs at Trend Hut. 2 spots just opened up.
You go ahead. I'm gonna keep working the case.
But the captain just said we're not allowed.
That's my secret. I've never been allowed.
There's an elevator, you know.
Hi, I'm here to trade in my beloved handguns. Do you have a toy that looks a lot like a gun?
Oh my god, you're Kilroy. I'm your biggest fan. You were on the front page of the newspaper today.
You can't trust everything you read in the papers.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Oh, well, these days I get most of my news from Trend Hut anyway. You're my favorite unsanctioned crime fighter.
You don't say.
I think it's just terrific that someone is committed to cleaning up this town, even when no one asked him to, or pays him, or appreciates his methods. No one but me. I mean, sure, you killed a couple legitimate businessmen.
Listen, I'm assuming that I'm the victim of an elaborate frame-up job to keep me from fighting crime. But until I can prove that, I have to surrender my weapons and rejoin the ranks of the average John Q. public. Now give me a cuddly teddy bear so I can walk out of here with my dignity intact.
A teddy bear? But you're a gun-toting vigilante!
My gun-toting days are over, sugar.
But there's so much crime left to fight. What about the MacGuffin Diamond? It's number 4 on Trend Hut's list of top 10 diamonds evil organizations would love to get their hands on.
Well, keep this one under your hat. But right now it's number 1 on my top 10 list of missing diamonds that I'm gonna find and then kill whoever took.
That's the Kilroy I fell in love with.
What?
Oh, Kilroy. Do you have a love interest? Someone who gets kidnapped by the villain only for you to rescue them in a heroic and dashing way? Because I'm not doing anything tonight.
Maybe later. I have investigating to do. Let's see. Investigations require money, of which I have none. I'll need to find work somewhere. So long, Betsy. We had some good, violent times together.
My name isn't Betsy, it's Verona.
What? Sure, whatever.
I love you.
Okay.
I'm pleased that you've taken an interest in joining our company. No, our family. We're a family here. Have you ever been part of a family?
I have, but I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, here at Trend Hut, we specialize in vertical integration. We take ideas in writing and we turn them into content. Then we integrate it upwards vertically. Is that something you think you can do for us?
I'm not sure what you just said, but I am an able-bodied man.
Good, good. And what is the condition of your spirit? Spiritual health is of great importance to us.
Spiritual health? Never better.
It's important to us that all Trend Hut employees are in tune with the universe. When was the last time you harmonized with the song of the cosmos?
If this is about the gap in my resume, I've been an independent crime fighter for the last year. Well, a sidekick to one.
Crime fighter, you say? So, you have examined the eternal struggle between good and evil and located your place in it. So have I. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. We do have 2 spots that, tragically, opened up.
I wouldn't know anything about that, sir.
I can tell you're enthusiastic. What is your work experience?
Well, I have no professional experience, but I can tell you unequivocally that I really want this job.
Ah, your enthusiasm fills me with such positive feelings. My spirit soars! But you might not have the experience we're looking for. Mercutio, for instance, went to Dartmouth.
You mean the cat?
Not just any cat, a cat with fresh ideas! Mercutio's the sort of cat that's going places. Plus he types 80 words per minute.
Well, he's got me there.
You say you are a sidekick?
Yes, for the Vigilante Kilroy.
Oh, is he a member of Hero Team?
No, we're not affiliated with them.
Well, what's the last thing he did? Maybe I've heard of him.
Oh, you know, this and that.
Well, our newest hire, Mercutio, needs an assistant.
You're hiring the cat?
And by extension, you! There's no shame in being a sidekick to a cat. Many single people do it. I sense a real strong energy from you. I'm delighted to get you integrated. Vertically integrated! Under Mercutio.
Thanks?
Do you CrossFit? We all CrossFit here.
I don't even cross-stitch. What's CrossFit?
It's like working out, but horrible. It really aligns your chakra. You're going to love it.
What a life change.
Sorry I'm late. I was on the other side of the planet, saving a village from an erupting volcano. Worth my ice breath. But I flew here at supersonic speeds as soon as I received your distress call. What's the trouble?
I need a job.
Kilroy! That's not what the Hero Team app is for. It's for emergencies. And for rating which superheroes are hot, and which ones are not.
This is an emergency. I'm out of work. In this economy.
So you finally come to accept my offer to join the illustrious team of heroes at Hero Team? City Knight, Blue Bowman, Speed Demon, the Skunk, Energina, Sea Siren, and my mom.
Your mom?
You're saying a mother isn't a superhero? And now, with Kilroy, we finally have a member with no powers whatsoever. The team is truly complete.
Actually, I've been forced into retirement. Can't really do much crime fighting on my end. You got anything else?
I'm sure we can find you a position that matches your exquisite skill set.
Alright, Letterhead. Time to make you letter dead. Bang, bang, bang! It's just not the same.
Hey, new guy, could you run out and get us some coffee? Like, is that something you can actually do? I know you don't have any powers or anything.
Speed Demon usually gets coffee for us at the speed of light. You better get a move on if you want to beat that time.
Oh my god, you're so bad.
Lay off, guys. I'm just learning the ropes here.
Pretty pathetic if you ask me. The great Kilroy behind a desk, working for the team he said he'd never join. Not so high and mighty now, are ya?
Wait, he's called the Great Kilroy? I thought he was just regular Kilroy.
Yeah, babe. I was just being sarcastic.
You're so smart.
This is temporary, you'll see. I'll find my way back into the crime-fighting circuit before you know it.
Fat chance. Your time is over, old man. Nobody wants heroes lone wolfing it anymore. It's all about the team-ups now. We have abilities that complement each other, and clashing personalities that bring out dynamic team interplay.
We have such witty banter.
Well, I never needed fancy abilities or a cheeky attitude to keep the streets safe. I could do it all on my own with nothing but my weapons.
Well, now you don't even have those. So if you want to make yourself useful, go out and get us our morning lattes.
Even though I could totally conjure them myself by tapping into the cosmic void, I'm basically magic, you guys.
Ugh, it's a good thing you're hot.
And they say I'm a bad role model.
Mercutio, if we're gonna share a workspace, we're both gonna have to pull our weight. Stop looking at the ceiling. There's nothing up there. Except for another floor of people. Doing their own thing. Having their own adventures.
Hey, Dream Team, how's your first day going?
Not great so far. It'd be better if Mercutio hadn't chewed through my keyboard cord. Why do I have to work with a cat?
We here at Trent Hut believe in a progressive office environment. We're a very diverse workplace. For example, Mercutio is a cat, and I am a praytheist. That means I'm an atheist, but I still pray.
You still pray? To who?
To whom? By the way, Mercutio, great job on those articles today. Your list of the top 10 easiest banks to rob in Gritty City did great traffic. Same with your list of the 8 best blueprints of major banks in the Gritty City metropolitan area, and your list of the 21 most cowardly security guards. Oh, I haven't felt this good since I aligned my chakras in accordance with the 7 suns.
I've been meaning to ask, is this really the kind of information we want to be sharing? It seems like it might help the crime syndicates.
Is that what you believe? How quaint. Trend Hut is a reputable news site. We're not some shady syndicate teaching criminals the best ways to commit crime. By the way, passable work on your list of the 15 best ways to commit crime.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Look, Wakinwa, I've sidekicked in the vigilante industry for many years, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that the bad guys in Gritty City need all the help they can get.
And we need all the page views we can get. Our readership is made up of many diverse groups. Soccer moms, millennials, criminal syndicates. Should villains read our articles and happen to get ideas, that's their business. And what are you worried about anyway? With Hero Team patrolling Gritty City, how could villainy ever thrive right under their noses? How indeed.
Hey, stop me if I'm out of line here, but, are you involved in one of these criminal syndicates? Or perhaps the head of one?
What? No. Don't be absurd. You've been a sidekick too long. Take a chill pill. There's a whole jar of them on my desk. You're just getting accustomed to your new surroundings. Here's an idea for you. The 10 best secret entrances into the Gritty City Gold Reserve. Be sure to use a lot of animated GIFs.
Something's fishy here, and it's not just your cat food. There must be something else to this.
Mercutio, I'm stepping out for a bit. Cover for me. Captain, I'm telling you, something strange is going on at Trend Hut.
I thought I told you to stay out of the heroing game. Leave the crime fighting to the cops.
That's why I came to you.
And I'm glad you did, so I could tell you to drop it.
Touché.
Sorry, kid, but I don't see how a dumb website could be involved in a bunch of nefarious activities. It's just clickbait.
Yeah, for criminals.
The only crime Trend Hut is guilty of is stealing content from better, more reputable sites. Now, if you excuse me, I have to get ready for the policeman's ball. All the cops in the city will be there. If not for Hero Team, Gritty City would be totally unprotected tonight.
Of course, Hero Team. They'll want to hear me out. Thanks for the tip, Captain.
Glad to help. Now get the hell out of my office.
Hero Team, justice for all. How may I direct your emergency? Giant war machines rampaging through the city. Full of ninjas. You don't have much time. Please hold. How do I transfer a call on this thing? Oh, crap. Well, I'm sure they'll call back.
Kilroy? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. And I will. What are you doing here?
I'm here to see Superhero. I have some information that may be related to an ongoing crime.
Ooh, do tell.
Sorry, I think we should leave this to the professionals for once.
Fine, but you're wrong about me. I'm very professional. Superhero, there's a stuck-up turncoat here to see you.
I know. I heard him with my super hearing.
Come on, Kilroy. Don't be like that. We had some good times together.
Your boyfriend Superhero will see you now.
Well, alright then. Bye. What are you doing?
Just reaching for my stapler. Got it. Bang, 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 bang.
I'm happy for you.
So, what can I do for you, citizen?
Well, Mr. Hero, I believe Trend Hut is up to something nefarious, and you guys may be the only ones who can do anything about it.
Trend Hut? I love that site!
Really? Have you noticed how many of their articles tip off villains to hot scores around the city?
You know, I haven't. I usually get lost in all the pictures of cute animals. For example, this one of the top 10 adorable pugs standing in front of easily robbable banks.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. They're probably going to target that bank.
I imagine they'd be too distracted by adorable pug number 7 to even notice the bank. Number 7 blew my mind.
You're making a mistake, Superhero. You're so used to big spectacle villains that you don't recognize more subtle villainy when you see it.
I think you're being paranoid. People visit Trend Hut for their snappy headlines and much-needed clickbait, not to engage in criminal activity. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I hear an army of giant robots terrorizing Gritty City just outside.
With all due respect, I think you're wrong. Like, wrong about Trend Hut.
We'll just have to agree to disagree.
Hey, you say there's trouble going on at Trend Hut?
I just think a lot of their content is suspicious.
Because it's all stolen from other sites?
That, and I think they're in the business of tipping off supervillains. Today we ran an article called The Top 10 Burglaries Someone Ought to Commit While All the Cops Are Busy at the Policeman's Ball, and Hero Team has their hands full with a bunch of war machines we deployed.
That is suspicious. And an awful title. Who edits this site?
That would be my boss, Wakinwa. He's especially suspicious.
How so?
Well, for example, he says he's a vegetarian, except when it comes to beef, chicken, fish, and pork. Also, he doesn't like me asking questions.
Well then, I may have to get closer to that Trend Hut organization. Is that other job still available?
No, the position's been filled. By a cat. He's my supervisor.
You're a sidekick to a cat now?
Hey, Mercutio and I are a great team. We have the same kind of incredible chemistry that you and I had.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you kidding me? We finish each other's sentences.
If you're talking about that time you served a prison sentence for me.
I did 6 months hard time.
Yeah, well, it was a bad time for me to go to jail. I only needed one more stamp for a free submarine sandwich.
6 months in jail for stamp fraud, and then 6 months more for the repeat offense.
I told you, I was one stamp away.
You don't even like submarine sandwiches.
You're telling me. That's why I had to forge all the stamps. I'm not cut out for a desk job. My heroic instincts are wasted here. If you think there's something going on at Trend Hut, then we should do something about it.
Then there isn't a moment to lose. To the bar!
Alright, tell me what you know about Trend Hut.
I know a cat's better at it than I am.
Good, what else?
Well, Kino doesn't seem to mind that all our articles offer advice to criminals. In fact, he seems to enjoy it. Plus, he wears scarves indoors, where it's the warmest.
Have you been to the cops about this?
They're as useless as they've always been. Even tonight, they're too busy at that stupid policeman's ball to do anything about the robots and ninjas attacking the city.
Or go after the MacGuffin diamond.
Ugh, you're not gonna let this MacGuffin diamond business go, are you? Face it, that thing is long gone and nobody knows where it is.
Gritty City Action 5 News with a breaking report. And now the voice of Gritty City and the only reporter in town, Reed the Newsman.
Good evening, I'm Reed the Newsman. The stars are out tonight for the annual Policeman's Ball. Everyone who's anyone in policing will be in attendance tonight, and there will be plenty to celebrate as the missing MacGuffin diamond was successfully recovered by police earlier today.
What?
We go now to our man on the scene, Reed the Newsman. Thanks, Reed. Captain, who are you wearing tonight?
What do you mean who? It's a dress, not a person.
Congratulations on recovering the stolen diamond, and just in time for tonight's event.
That was the result of good police work. Our brave men and women give their all to serve this great city, which is why it's important to honor their service here tonight.
Any comment on the giant robot attacks all over the city tonight?
Hero Team's got this. I'm off the clock.
There you have it. The evil robots are someone else's problem tonight. I'm Reed the Newsman, and now with sports, Reed the Newsman.
What? How could the police find that diamond? They're more incompetent than we are.
And Hero Team is definitely handling the robot crisis. I don't understand. Is it possible the day is being saved without our help?
Oi, Kilroy, someone was here looking for you earlier, and they asked me to give you this. I told them I'm not a postman, but they were most insistent.
You opened it?
I told you, I'm not a postman.
The letter is pretty unexpected. Do you know who left it, Colin?
My name's Patrick. You know this, you've been coming here for years. And it was from some lass claiming to be your doting, ever-faithful love interest.
It was me! I'm your love interest!
And who are you?
I'm Verona! We met at the Toys for Guns exchange. I was doing some snooping around for you, and I found something that might be helpful.
It's a Trend Hut article. Top 1 reasons the policeman's ball was broken into so the MacGuffin diamond could be stolen again. But this is dated for tomorrow. How did you get it?
I have an inside source.
Who's your source, Sandra?
It's Verona!
Then why didn't she give us this information herself?
He's really bad with names. She's Verona, you daft fool.
Oh, thanks, Veranda. We'll take this very seriously.
Oh, Kilroy, this is such a crazy, mixed-up world. Gritty City is lucky to have you, and I'm lucky to be your #1 gal.
No thanks, just the check, please. If that unpublished internet article is to be believed, then we gotta get ourselves into that ball.
But how? It's a VIP event, and we're not VI anymore.
We'll sneak in.
Oh, yeah, alright.
It's my thrill and honor to be here, breaking ground at this new mall.
You're emceeing our gala dinner, idiot!
Oh, right! You know, a lot goes into being a police officer. Things I know nothing about. What I do know a lot about, though, are sandwich cookies. Did you know they could be vegan, if not for cross-contact milk?
Well, we checked the vents, and now we know. The diamond is not in the vents.
Let's try looking backstage.
You think it might be there?
No, I just want to look in places where it's easier to breathe. Would you put that out?
My grandpappy didn't find the war, so I couldn't smoke in this vent. By gum, there it is.
Quick, grab it!
Ladies and gentlemen of the Policeman's Ball, it was lost, and now it's found. Amazing Grace presenting the MacGuffin Diamond! A crime! When all the police are taking a break at the same time? This is unbelievable!
Kilroy, you haven't been off the vigilante beat in 24 hours and already you've resorted to crime?
We got tipped off that the diamond might be stolen tonight.
We're only stealing it now, so it won't be stolen later.
I'd have expected better from you, kid. You always seem like a real coward. But stealing the MacGuffin diamond during the policeman's ball takes guts. I'm disappointed in you.
Never fear, Captain. I've already alerted the authorities.
We're the authorities.
Oh, I meant Hero Team. The better ones.
Good evening, citizens. I got here as fast as I could, which was superhumanly fast. What seems to be the trouble?
Kilroy was stealing the MacGuffin diamond, and we caught him red-handed.
No, I wasn't. Well, I was, but only so it wouldn't...
Kilroy, when we hired you to answer the phones at Hero Team, we thought it was because you believed in fighting crime. And yet, here you are, doing crime. I hate to do this, but you're on administrative leave. We can't have a jewel thief answering our calls. How will it look to our clients, respectable operations such as Trend Hunt?
That's just it. Trend Hunt is involved.
Well, that's almost as preposterous as the autumn spiced milk coffee only being available 2 months out of the year. How can my fine organization be involved in crime when I, the founder, am a guest of the policeman's ball? I even brought these artisanal jams from the farmer's market. Why would I do that? What? Do you think I'm hiding in plain sight?
We're onto you, Trend Hunt.
And Hero Team is onto you, thief. How about you?
Kilroy! Here, hold this.
Let this be a lesson to you. As long as the police and Hero Team are around, the diamond shan't be stolen again. Now, hand it over.
It's in the bag marked Daryl.
Do you get the joke? It's a bag for a diamond called Daryl. Diamond Bag Daryl. That's a Pantera reference, kids. Okay, hand it over, Mr. Mayor.
Hey, the diamond's been stolen again.
Aww. Well, then I guess we're back to where we started. Let me know when it turns up. I must be off. There are evil robots destroying Gritty City, and only Hero Team can save the day.
Captain, the diamond's been stolen again. We need...
No, this is a police matter.
So you'll be searching for the diamond now?
No, I mean this party is a police matter, and I've been looking forward to it all year. We'll look for the diamond after dessert. Now go home. I don't want to see you fighting or doing crime again tonight.
Nobody's left over to take care of this but us, Kilroy. What are we gonna do?
I don't see that fella from Trend Hunt anywhere.
I lost sight of him and the diamond during your big brouhaha with Superhero. Maybe he went after it. Or stole it. That's probably more likely.
He must have fled back to the Trend Hunt office. Get me out of the wall and let's get moving.
Breaking news out of Gritty City tonight, where an army of evil robots full of ninjas is wreaking havoc on the downtown area. We go now to Reed the Newsman, who is live on the scene. Thank you, Reed. I'm here in Gritty City's downtown core, where evil robots are literally everywhere. Oh my god, so many robots. I'm joined now by a woman surrounded by the robots. Excuse me, miss, what's happening here?
The robots have me surrounded! Save me, Kilroy! No.
No need to thank me, ma'am. Just doing my super heroic job.
Whatever.
Superhero really gets around, huh?
Yeah, if you believe the tabloids. Now stop watching the news and help me break into your boss's office. Locked. If only I still had my handguns, I could shoot the door down. But all I'm rocking now is this little guy. And he hates violence. Don't you? Yeah, you're too good for this world.
It has been a while since you shot something. We should see about getting your guns back. Maybe get out there and help take down a few ninjas so you don't lose your edge.
Whatever. Hero Team will stop them.
They haven't yet. We should be out there helping them. On second thought, maybe we're safer in here.
Alright, we made it into his office, / yoga studio, / root garden. Who is this guy?
He's insufferable. He's into a lot of vaguely holistic mysticism that doesn't really add up. And he prides himself on being an early adopter of any trend that goes viral and is all organic. Whatever that means. I can't keep up with it.
This guy seems like a real space cadet, but harmless. Why would he be after the MacGuffin diamond?
It can't be for money. He already runs a successful clickbait website.
Yeah, why resort to petty crime when you're already responsible for the death of journalism?
Something's not right about him, Kilroy. I can smell it. Oh wait, that's just a cedarwood eucalyptus lemongrass mint deodorant cream. I hope you get to shoot this guy.
I'm not finding anything here that's criminal besides this decor. We need to find this creep. Any idea where he might be?
I already know as much as I want to about this guy.
Some hippie's phone. Who is this?
Hello, Kilroy. I have some more information for you.
Hey, you're that mysterious voice who called us yesterday. You know, we're in a lot of trouble because of you.
Meet me at the old bridge. I'll be the mysterious figure.
You got it. We gotta get to the bridge.
Why?
Because a man on the phone told us to go there. Hey, do you think I'm too trusting?
No.
Good. Hello? Are there any mysterious figures here?
Were you followed?
No.
Dude!
Oh, right. Yes, I was followed.
The answers you seek are in Joaquinwa's office.
His office? But we just came from there.
So you did.
Man, I knew this guy's intel was no good.
If that's all you got, mysterious figure, then I got half a mind to introduce you to my friend Roosevelt here.
Easy now. There is no need to resort to senseless violence.
Sure there is. Now what can you tell me about Joaquinwa?
He is a nefarious man. His deviousness is unmatched, and he will stop at nothing to achieve his dastardly goals.
Maybe something more concrete, like what he's up to or how to stop him? That felt familiar.
It should have. I mean, the last time you did that here, you killed 2 guys.
Oh, where haven't I done that? Now come on, the mysterious figure said there's something in here that can help us bring down Joaquinwa.
You know, in all the commotion that happened since this began, I bet no one got around to deleting these guys' internet histories. No one should have to suffer that final indignity. Whoa, what's this? The Automaton Command Remote Operating Network and Yodabyte Matrix is now online? Whoa, this must be where they're controlling those war machines. The guys you shot earlier must have been programming this for Joaquinwa.
So they weren't legitimate businessmen at all. They were working for the side of evil, and I'm totally justified in shooting them.
Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Can you do that thing young people do and hack into this thing to stop it?
Yeah, sure.
You did it! Your expert computer skills saved the day!
Well, I'm more than just a pretty face.
Saving the day without shooting anyone, though, feels strange.
Yeah, but this is what everyone wants from us now. And maybe it's better this way. I mean, for one thing, there's no cleanup.
Making the rounds? Oh, what in tarnations have you done with my window? Oh, jeez, this is gonna take me forever to clean up.
You're right, it is less messy.
Oh, jeez, what a mess.
And nobody got hurt.
Well, I guess I'll just bend over and... Oh, no! Oh, I cut my hands!
And no blood.
Oh, I'm bleeding out! Oh, there's blood everywhere!
Well, we still need to find the diamond. But at least now we know those 2 guys from earlier really were up to no good. Maybe now we can get my guns back and clear our names.
Clear your name. I didn't kill anyone.
Is that you again, mysterious voice?
In a way, we're all mysterious voices, full of secrets and spirit. Our souls dance as we stand unmoving. That truly is mystery.
I think it's your hippie boss. Joaquinwa, is that you?
It is my voice, which is but one small part of my full expression.
Uh-huh.
A man may speak with his voice, but he is much more than his voice, and much of what he is goes unsaid.
Except with you. Get to the point.
Oh, right. I just called to congratulate you on disabling my evil robots. I've taken the liberty of alerting Hero Team that the job is already done.
Huh? He's got the diamond bag.
Daryl!
You have a wonderful night.
There, good as new. Oh, jeez!
Oh, jeez. What are you doing here, superhero? Did you come to congratulate me on disabling the war machines?
That was you? How odd. Everybody thinks it was me and my team.
Well, it wasn't, and I trust you to set the record straight.
I would, but the Hero Team app has been downloaded thousands of times today. Those are super numbers. And why would I congratulate you for ending something you started?
What are you talking about?
Kilroy, I figured it out. Superhero and Joaquinwa are working together. They've teamed up to popularize crime and therefore drive up subscribers to the Hero Team app. He's probably here to frame us for the robot attacks.
No, Superhero's too much of a one-dimensional goody-two-shoes to try anything interesting like that. He probably thinks we're trespassing or somehow responsible for the robots. Don't you?
Well, here you are, Kilroy, in the War Machine control room.
Why would you think I was controlling these machines when we were clearly in the Hero Team office during the attacks and are clearly responsible for shutting them down?
My gum, you're right!
Someone's trying to play you for a sucker, and I have a pretty good idea who it is.
Is it Prankman? I dismissed him from Hero Team for putting a kick me sign on my back. I was kicked thousands of times and didn't notice for weeks because of my super strength.
No, you dumb mug, it's Joaquinwa. He stole the diamond, he leads the ninjas, and he controls the robots. We're gonna go find his evil lair and stop him.
I'll meet you there. I have 5,721 alerts to attend to. Boy, the app is popular today. Robots, ninjas, riots, and it looks like every bank in town is being robbed at the same time. Let me know what you find.
Oh, jeez, not again!
Oh, ma'am, I've come to reclaim my heat.
Kilroy! It's been bonkers in Gritty City tonight. What's going on?
Nothing that should concern you.
I'm actually very concerned.
As you should be. A malevolent madman with an unknown master plan has unleashed a wave of war machines and well-informed criminals on Gritty City. And then he tried to frame me. I've elected to once again take the law into my own hands and stop this villain. So I'll need my guns back. You still have them?
I believe I do. Anything for my love interest.
Interest is an overstatement.
Let me do something, Kilroy. I can help.
Lady, The best help you can be is to stay put and not help. Can you do that for me?
Of course.
Mysterious voice?
It's Verona from 15 minutes ago. I've since been taken hostage. Save me, Kilroy!
I don't think she stayed put.
It's always the pretty ones that are the troublemakers.
Makes me proud to be so ugly. Now come on, there's gotta be something we missed here.
Pardon my interruption, fellas. I was taking care of the rampant crime in this city when I overheard your dilemma with my super hearing, and I thought I'd offer a quick hand in your investigation. My X-ray vision detects a small passageway beneath that small yoga mat.
What? Rah!
Maybe you should see where that leads. Now, I must be off!
I hate that guy.
He's right, Kilroy. There's a secret passageway right here.
Good find. Now, are we ready to brave the unknown depths of this madman's true villainy?
I'm with you to the bitter end, Kilroy.
Great. You first. Tell me if there are any bats or alligators down there.
No bats or alligators. Just a bunch of ninjas.
The bitter end came fast.
Oh man, we're in trouble now, Kilroy. How are we gonna get ourselves out of this one?
I'm betting on coincidence or contrivance.
Kilroy! You came to save me!
Hello, ma'am. I don't believe we've met.
Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
He is imbalanced, much like this world.
Joaquinwa!
Actually, it's Joaquinwa. And I commend you on finding my underground lair. It would appear your destiny is to witness the dawn of a new era in Gritty City.
I feel a monologue coming on. Spare us your granola BS. We know that you stole the diamond, and that's that.
That is not that. There is much more that to this than that. I stole the diamond to frame you for it. To send you to jail for good, so you'd stop killing all of Gritty City's villains.
I'm not following you.
Each one of your little shoot-em-ups disrupts the balance, leaving Gritty City with too many good guys and too few bad guys. Are you familiar with the principles of yin and yang?
No, I don't listen to progressive rock.
I'm talking cosmic balance, you knob! Yin is negative and dark. Yang is positive and bright. They are interconnected, interdependent. One should not exist without the other in equal amount. Hero Team and the police understand this. They jail their villains so they can escape and wreak havoc in future episodes, in a perpetual, never-ending battle between right and wrong. But your actions straight up delete evil, and we need it. Now your reputation is in shambles, and it's never been easier or safer for someone to begin a life of crime and restore the balance. This reminds me, you're fired from Trendhunt for breaking into my office. Invasions of privacy are totally inappropriate.
Shut up and quit justifying your villainy. Nobody wants crime to endure. Soon as we get free, you're done here.
Not so fast. One false move and your girlfriend disappears into this pit of lava.
Him?
No, not him.
Save me, Kilroy!
Oh, right, her.
I'm not a girl.
I thought you were being glib.
I'm never glib. If I can't manipulate you, then I guess I'll have to pull a Kilroy, so to speak, and kill you in pursuit of the divine balance. It's poetic, really. Hipster ninjas, disarm! Sorry, Kilroy, but you've been relieved.
I'd be more relieved if you didn't shoot me with my own guns, to be perfectly honest.
Tough, because that's totally what's about to happen.
Freeze, dirtbag!
Sorry to barge in on you. We got an alert on the Hero Team app.
That's right, Joaquinwa. Though we go about it differently, the forces of good have each other's backs. And you may have taken away Kilroy's weapons, but you didn't take our phones. And in this modern world,
shut up.
Oh my, the number of heroes in this room perfectly matches the number of villains. The world is in perfect balance. I can feel my power growing. Oh.
Sounds like a bunch of hippie nonsense to me.
I thought I was growing larger. Guess it's just my vitamin supplements kicking in. Get 'em, boys!
Save me, Kilroy!
Ugh, fine.
Oh, Kilroy, my hero! I knew I could count on you!
I did too. To die!
Superhero!
You just lost your character reference!
Lead! My one weakness!
What? Lead? You're invulnerable to everything except lead? As in lead bullets lead?
Yes. It's super ironic.
No, it's just stupid.
I always believed in you. I believed you were a good hero, Kilroy. I just didn't believe in your methods. But now I do, because this really hurts. Do me a favor and kill that guy.
It would be my pleasure. Injustice is served.
Terrible. Also, Joaquin was getting away.
Oh no, he's not. It's over, Joaquinwa. You and your dumb name are finished.
Look at this, Kilroy. One hero, one villain. Just as it's meant to be. In perfect harmony. The forces of good and evil in perfect synchronicity. The divine balance of the universe has once again been... Watch it, man! You don't always have to shoot first and ask questions later.
So I've heard.
There's another way. Rather than shooting every criminal, what have you got to know them? Learn what makes them tick, their unique worldviews, their deepest held desires. I know we have our differences, but aren't those differences worth celebrating? Worth exploring? No man wakes up and simply decides to be a jewel thief. It's a decision one reaches after a long journey. A journey I'm finally ready to talk about. Go ahead. Ask me anything. Fire away.
Wow, you really set yourself up for this one.
Oh, snap! You shot his head clean off.
You might say I freed his mind.
Kilroy, you did it! You saved the day!
Sure did, though I couldn't have done it without you.
Me?
No, I was talking to the guns, but I'm glad you're okay.
Hey, good news! I found the MacGuffin diamond. It was just laying around over there. Got you now, you little plot motivator.
Now we're cooking with gas. Well, I guess that just about wraps it up.
But there's one thing I don't understand. Who was that mysterious figure who tipped us off about the Trend Hut office to begin with?
Yeah, and who leaked that article about the diamond?
That would be me.
Mercutio!
Indeed.
But why?
10 years ago, I was but a precocious, adorable kitten. Too adorable. I was discovered by Trend Hut. Before long, my gifts were an online sensation. I became a star, and I lived like one. I lost myself to a world of luxury knitting yarn and cardboard boxes made of gold.
What?
Within 2 years, I was millions of dollars in debt. I had to disappear to change my life. I wound up on the streets, and before long, I hit rock bottom and found myself in a 2-bit animal shelter in Gritty City. There, I was adopted by a kind and nurturing woman. Her name is Verona.
Where do I know that name?
Thank you for saving my associate. She renewed my faith in humanity. She showed me that the world can be good, and I've committed the rest of my life to making it better and protecting other cats from the perils of online stardom. I hope to destroy Trend Hut from the inside, but I am old and lazy, and the extent of Joaquinwa's true malice was too great to challenge on my own. I devised a plan with Verona to alert the man who she believed was the only person brave and heroic enough to stop him.
And you're a talking cat.
Thank you, Kilroy. You truly are Gritty City's greatest hero. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have cat business to attend to.
I'll always remember you, Kilroy.
Oh, hey, Matt.
Read the newsman here at Gritty City Hospital on the day of Superhero's dramatic release following injuries sustained not by last week's giant robot attacks, as the majority of his fellow hero team members were, but by a regular lead bullet. Sounds kind of stupid when you say it out loud. And here he comes now!
How are you feeling, superhero? Are you ready to reassemble Hero Team?
The doctor expects me to make a full recovery. However, he advised that I refrain from my heroic duties for at least the next 6 months.
6 months? Oh no! What will Gritty City do without its best protectors? The police department remains completely underfunded.
It's true, I'm pretty amazing. But I'm sure you'll agree that heroism comes in many forms. The will to do good resides in us all, and no matter how small or ordinary or lame a person is, they have the capacity to be more better, not just for themselves, but for others as well.
More better?
And now I shall take my leave, as I am late for a catheter fitting. Farewell, Gritty City. You will forever be in my heart. Superhero, away!
Looks like we're down some superpower champions. There's too much criminal activity in this town for us cops to handle on our own. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Then, I see no reason to continue with your suspension from crime fighting. So, by the power invested in me as mayor, I now pronounce you husband and wife. I hereby reinstate you as our vigilante hero.
Just promise us that from now on you'll think before gunning someone down.
As always, you can count on me.
I am Mean Machine, and I demand all the money that you have in the register.
Sorry, old habits die hard.
And so concludes another thrilling Kilroy adventure. Join us next time when our hero will do battle with another nasty ne'er-do-well, and probably win. It is, after all, his show. Thanks for sticking around for the whole thing. The end.
And now we both have blood upon our hands. And you, well, you made it sound so simple and it was. And now I'm a fugitive and you're the only cause. The way it's going sticky, you will be the death of me, I know.